Hello beautiful people, what it is guys, welcome and welcome back. Okay, I'm doing an experiment today. It's Friday. This has been on my mind for weeks. I like this color. I like this color here. This is Red Hot Rhythm. And I don't want to dye my whole head. I don't want to dye my roots. I don't want to do that. I kind of want peekaboo highlights, but I don't really want blonde, you know what I mean? And dye the rest of my hair with a semi-permanent black velvet. But I don't want to put developer and stuff in my hair if I don't have to, so I have a long one here. Yeah, damn, I do have a long one. I have a long one, and I'm not going to do a skin test. I'm not doing any of that because the skin test itself is making me nervous, but I do have my gloves on. These are not the gloves that come with the kit. They're too big and flimsy. My bathroom's kind of full right now. You should see the behind the scenes of what I'm working in, but I'm basically just mixing this up. It's okay, so I have my test lock in here. So really at 9:01 will be 30 minutes. Ooh, baby. Look at it. Oh, yikes. So we're gonna come back when it's time to check and wash and rinse, and we see what it do, and then we're gonna decide what I'm gonna do. Okay, so my natural hair color is on the left and the dyed is on the right. So here's the color. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of tell. Look at that. I swear it's a lot more vibrant in real life, but that's what it would look like in my head. All right, so I changed my mind. I have officially decided I am only going to do the black velvet semi-permanent color all over my locks. I'm not going to do any other color. I'm not going to do box dye. I'm not going to use any developer. I'm just not totally in love with the red. It's not bad, but I'm just not totally in love with it. But here's basically what my hair looks like. I'm trying to get as much of the natural sunlight as I can, but my ends are obviously a little bit lighter than my new growth. So I don't think it'll be too far off. I feel like my hair is like off black anyway, so we're gonna get into this process. So I'll show you how that goes. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna apply Vaseline around the perimeter where my skin is, but this doesn't matter. Later on you'll see I'm brushing out all the lint out of my locks before I start, and then I'll actually start sectioning my hair, and I actually will start from the back, working my way to the front. Okay, I'm gonna cover my ears. I got these from Shein, and I kind of changed my techniques throughout this video. This is me actually just applying the semi-permanent directly to my locks, which I think is not a bad idea. I just wish I could spread it more easily. So I try it with my hands. I later try it with a brush. I'm kind of using all sorts of techniques, so you'll see that here. But this is me just trying to get started, and I just started on dry hair. I didn't pre-wash my hair or anything like that, and I think that kind of helped me better distinguish which ones actually had the semi-permanent color on there and which ones needed more. So it is way easier with the brush, I feel. I could easily spread it and evenly spread it across my locks, so that way I'm reaching more surface area. So if you don't have a brush, make sure you go grab and get one and see if that works for you when you're dyeing your locks. But I think this helped me. I just scooped it up and placed it directly on there. My way around my head, make sure you don't forget your ends. You can kind of tell the difference there, but I'm just working my way around my head, really trying to make sure I have every lock saturated, so that way it's ready to go and sit for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then I'll fully rinse it out, do my conditioning, rinse that out, and then, yeah. It doesn't matter how neat I was trying to be, it got everywhere. So we'll be back in about 35. Okay, y'all. I rinsed, I shampooed. Like I had never rinsed or shampooed before. Then I used conditioner and I left it on for 30 minutes. This is the shampoo I used. I did try the trial size version before. I really liked it, so I bought the full size, and I'm glad I did that. And then I just used this since I've already have it. I left that on for 30 minutes, and this is what it looks like so far. I feel like you can't really tell. I don't know. I feel like what's in camera seems lighter than what I'm seeing. But okay, overall, I feel like my hair is darker. Like I really do. And I so far like it because it's all one color. It's black, and I just feel like it looks more polished, more put together. So we're gonna wait till my hair dries, because we already know your hair just looks darker when it's wet. And since this was semi-permanent, it did not cover my grays, which that is okay with me because I love my little gray hairs. So yeah, I guess the real results will come once it's dry, and I'm gonna do a retwist this time. I'm gonna use my Flax on Fleek. I'm gonna update that formula on that one, just FYI. But I feel like my hair is darker. My hair does not. I mean, in the camera, I swear it looks like not as black, but the truth will come out when it's fully dry. So for right now, I'm just putting it up. I need to eat, I'm hungry. Your locks are sponges, so this makes sense. But like, I am squeezing, I'm rinsing, I'm working in sections, I'm shampooing in sections, I'm doing all these things. And then it ran it clear. I feel like it's not 100% clear. Like it's clear, right? Like if I get my hair wet and it drips, it's clear. But I feel like when I was squeezing, I put on my hand, I could still see a very, very, very slight tint. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I think this is good enough, because since it's a semi-permanent color, it's on the outer sides of my strands anyway, you know what I mean? Like I'm not using a developer to get it into the shaft. So yeah, but people say Adore is probably the brand that's least likely to fade quick. So that's how light it was sun-kissed. I'm gonna wet it real quick. It's soaking wet. And that's how light it is when wet on my ends. Okay, beautiful people, we are done. Yes, I like how the results came out. You probably can't really tell that much. I can really tell on the ends of my locks just because that was the most sun-kissed. Those were the darker brown. I think I'll have a picture of like the comparison between like my natural ends, the colored ends, and like the color I was gonna try. So like this is like the black velvet. This is my natural end. So you could kind of tell there that, you know, the dye took, but it's not like a major noticeable thing. That's how light it would be. So it's like a lot more noticeable when I compare it like this, but I definitely can tell, and I really like it. Yeah. Here's the back for you guys. Yeah, I really like it. It's more of a natural black, so I feel like it matches really well with like my new growth wood. I think the next time I do this, which there will be a next time, I'm not sure how long it will be, but I think the next time I do this, I might try jet black to really get that real noticeable color. But I do have 3 more bottles of the black velvet, which I'm totally fine with. Like, honestly, it's giving what I needed it to give. I decided not to do the color because it just wasn't as vibrant, and I didn't want to deal with it fading or being so noticeable. I feel like if this fades, it won't be as noticeable. And it does run clear now, but I feel like a little bit of color will probably leave over time. So we'll see, but I am liking this natural black. I like that it's all one color. I think it makes it look better. I feel like it also helps the lint issue too. So if there's like any lint that was built up, it got dyed as well. So it doesn't look as splotchy or it doesn't look as dull. So I'm liking it. I feel like a haircut is in my future. I don't know if it's just me going crazy, but I kind of just want to cut off some and just keep letting it grow, especially as I'm trimming. I just keep getting more unevenness between my locks. I'm not saying every lock needs to be the same length, but I get more unevenness that's really noticeable to me. So I'm like, how about I just, you know, cut off some. I do feel like the longer it is, the longer it takes to shampoo, I feel like the more products I'm using to shampoo, things take longer to dry. I feel like even if it was like right up here, I would be okay. But I'm not ready to let all this go just yet. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching me at my first attempt. I think it was a success. I think it worked out great. I think I would definitely do this again. I'm glad I didn't do any other color really. I could just see myself in the future doing like jet black, because I don't feel like it would be as harsh as I thought it was initially. But yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, y'all. We got to get it to 5K. You know what I mean? Like, we got to get to 5K. Share with your friends. I know there's a lot of people that are starting their lock journeys out there. Share with them. And let me know if this video helped you. Leave me a comment as always, per usual. Like of this video. Until next time, Sky Squad. Peace out.